Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the grand finale of Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. This will be the last episode in this series, unless anybody wants to see anything post-game related. If you do, please drop that in the comments below, but I'm going to try and stay pretty on script to everything going on. I'm sure I'll deviate a little bit here, but here's the professor. Yeah, I'm sure I'll deviate, but I'm really going to try not to because it's the grand finale and all this stuff is actually important here. And almost did give me a run for my money. We'll see that later, but here we are. The professor's just kind of blacked out. Deactivating sleep mode. So there's our first confirmation. The professor is a robot. Hello, Average Joe. Thank you for coming. There's this thing. Turkey Man. She puts it back in the ball. Looks like that was a master ball. It's far more aggressive than the one I travel with. It lost a fight to the other one. And it's pretty sad about it too. She's not the real professor. No duh. But I'm gonna say, then who are you? And she's an artificial intelligence the professor created and infused with her memories and knowledge. In short, she's AI powered. The real professor passed away during an incident here. I'm like, oh my goodness. Wanted nothing more than this guy to survive and thrive. That's why she entrusted me with protecting it. From time to time, she reached out to the director and asked about me, but it never happened. One last thing. She needs our help. In short, she wants us to put a stop to the time machine. And I'm like, oh my goodness. First of all, you just laid on me that there was a time machine about 10 minutes ago. Now you want me to end it? I don't know about this. Something seems fishy. Let's go over here. Here's an item we could pick up. Because we're going to need a booster energy, apparently. I don't think we will. But here we go. Let's get in the elevator. We're going to put an end to the time machine here. It's the final countdown. Okay, is there anything I wish to know? What is the time machine? Or what happened to the Pokemon, I guess? It makes us click all three, so we get answers to all three. You can feel free to read them on screen. I'm really trying to stick to the script, but at the same point in time here, these three questions, I know what AI really is, and I understand the premise of a time machine, what she's going to explain to me, so that first one was the only one that was of importance to me. I guess I care a little bit about her project, but it's probably going to be some Marty McFly stuff here. That's probably all that they've got. And AI is just going to explain what AI is, what artificial intelligence is. And, yeah. I know my way around a pewter. So what do you really want? I don't know. The screen's too small for me to read, folks. That's the part that stinks about this software, but at the same point in time, it is what it is. But she just wants to close off Area 0 so that way no ruckus occurs, pretty much, is the synopsis. That's the bread and butter of what she's trying to say. So, I mean, I'll help. She seems pretty well-intentioned. I don't think stopping a time machine that's causing a bunch of ruckus to go down is too big of an ask. Feels pretty par for the course. I understand. I also don't wish to see ruckus. Look at this area, man. This is cool. You know that some stuff is about to go down as soon as you see this area, because there's no way they spent this much time designing something for nothing to happen. Right? There's just no way. So let's go over here. We'll save, just in case the game crashes, because it has been a little shaky. All of our Pokemon are in the early 60s. I'm assuming a big fight is coming up, like I said. I don't see a reason why they would go out of their way to design an area like this without a huge fight. But we have to put the book in there to stop the time machine, the one that Arvin gave us. Thank God he gave it to us, otherwise this would be pointless. But there's an issue. If I try to stop the machine, she's going to attack me. Because she's programmed to do that, I guess. Then she'll have to turn into her battle machine. And her battles are really good, I guess. I don't know. But she thinks I could win. And that's why she entrusted me with this job. And I don't know, I guess that's fair. I feel like if I'm going to be honest with you guys, for this fight, I needed to be about 5 levels higher on each of my Pokemon. Especially, Conehead would have been great to be about 10 levels higher, but everybody else, 5 would have been good. Like, this is a brutal battle. Which makes sense for the final battle to be really challenging. I actually really like that a lot, but you know, it's just part of the premise. And somehow I got all the way back here now. And now she's going to battle us from this tower. I just hope to God this tower doesn't come to life like the frickin' machines throughout the game, and we have to battle it. Because that would be stupid. But here we go. We're gonna battle. And this battle is actually pretty intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. Like, at first I was like, it'll be what it is, but you'll see I quickly get put into a corner and have to resort to some pretty crummy tactics to win. So here's this thing, probably the only Pokemon I don't know how to deal with. Which kind of sucks that it's leading with that. Because I have no idea how to deal with this guy. I know he's on a lot of teams, like when I watch Let's Plays and stuff of these games, but I have no idea what to do with this guy, so we'll try Shadow Ball, see how that does. Okay, not that much. It's going to do Lunge, which does a ton. And my attack falls, which is not great. Not a great start to this battle. I outspeed though, so I'm going to try Moonblast and see if that does a ton of damage. Okay, yeah, it's super effective and it's a one-hit. That's perfect. That's actually the luck I needed to get to breeze through this part. There we go. Flutter Mane. I think I'm just going to leave Conehead in here. I think Conehead's going to be good against everything that she throws out. Yeah. Conehead's going to be good against this guy. Shadow Ball is going to be super effective, but unfortunately it hits first and it hits with a Shadow Ball, which is going to completely kill us. That sucks. Kong is probably going to be the next best to throw out there. Because Kong has Shadow Ball as well, but he also has the Ghost typing, which is going to make it really difficult for him to do well. If I'm going to be honest, he's going to struggle here. If he can hit, he might one-hit. It one-hits. Okay, now we're in trouble. We are in serious trouble here. I don't have anything else that's super effective against it. I think I'm going to rely on Free Willy here. And I know at some point I really start spamming like revives and stuff. Try Ice Spinner, let's just see how much that does. Power Gem, is that going to be effective? It's super effective, god damn it. Yeah, at some point I just start spamming revives and like full heals and stuff like that. But there's really not... There's a max revive. Let's give that to Conehead. Because I feel like Conehead's going to be our MVP of this episode. Like, if I'm being brutally honest, I feel like Conehead has everything it needs. It's just not quick enough yet. Like, it needed, like I said, like 10 more levels. And it would have outsped and done enough damage to just one-hit the entirety of this team. Hopefully a Shadow Ball isn't a one-hit KO. Please, dear God. It's really close. That's not good. And my special defenses fall. This should knock him out. Are you kidding me? That is horrific. I got just go with Shadow Ball again. I mean, it's gonna hit and we're gonna die, but man, this is the second Pokemon, and it's already taken out like our 3 biggest hitters. I think the right move here is Dino God in retrospect. I think I sent out Bobby Boucher thinking, well, like, they don't have anything. It probably doesn't have anything that could take Bobby Boucher out, so we're probably good. But it has Thunderbolt, which is super effective against Bobby Boucher. It really doesn't do all that much, but that's because its special isn't aligned with the electric typing. But outside of that, we would have been horrifically screwed. Sandy Shocks. So I'm going to swap here. Dino God sounds like a good move. Just because it has the Sandy thing, it'll be weak to our Earthquake. Is my hope. I don't know that for 100% sure, but that sounds about right. It sounds par for the course. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, it's got... Yep. It'll be weak to Earthquake. But does it hit first? Yes, it does, and it hits with Earth Power, which is going to be super effective against us every time, and it's going to consistently hit us with that every time. Earthquake. Can it one-hit? No, it can't. Oh, man. See, now I'm in a predicament. Because if I just send him out there and start doing stuff, everybody's going to die. Like, we have enough dead teammates that we need to get through this. But it's going to be challenging. And that's why I keep a little bit of this in here. But I also exclude a lot of it, like, just a lot of, like I said, switching between Pokemon. And sort of working out the... Like, eventually, you'll see here, I get a Pokemon in a position where, like, it can't really do much to me, and I just go through and I re-heal the entirety of my team, because that's going to be the only way to get out of here. But I think giving everybody... Oh, man, why did that faint? Because I could have max revived Dino God and then Earthquake and... I mean, that's what I gotta do, right? It's going to use Earth Power against Sheep, which is going to kill him. But my best move here is to send out Sheep, go to my bag, give a max potion to Dino God, because he can one-hit now with Earthquake. Don't one-hit Sheep. Okay, didn't one-hit Sheep. I think the best move here, if I don't die on that, which I didn't, thank God, I think the best move is to give a max potion to Kong. But I decided to go with a revive on Dragonite. I guess it's better to have more teammates, because then I could throw a teammate in and heal another teammate. Whereas, like, if it's a one-hit kill, I can't really do that. So I guess maybe that's my thought logic there. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure. But I do know the right move is to bring out Dino God and do an Earthquake. But then we quickly need to transition into setting up the rest of our team with revives and max potions, so that way they can get through the end of this game, because otherwise we're going to lose in terrific fashion. Like, it could be really bad here, especially with Scream Tail coming out. Okay. So I don't have anything that's super effective against it. I think I'm going to go... Okay, Conehead's super effective against it. Kong is too. I think the right move here is to start giving max potions across the team. So I'm going to start with Kong. Use Drain Punch. Oh shit, that's really effective against me. Okay. But it wasn't like... Right, I was at about half. And it didn't fully wipe me out. So I think if I give a max potion to Dino God here, I'll get one turn to heal another Pokemon and then one turn to heal Dino God. So I could slowly build up my team. Especially, yeah, it's switching to Ice Punch. So right, I think the right move is to go in here with a max potion, heal up Dragonite, and then start with the revives across the team. Now, right now, that seems a little bit trolly. It gets a lot worse, I'm not gonna lie. But, I do cut out when it starts to get a lot worse. Because it gets really bad. Like, by the end of this fight, our whole team is, like, pretty much stacked. You'll see when we get there, and I'll point it out, but I really didn't want to take the risk with this being like the final fight. I did not want to go out and grind and whatnot. So that lowered me. I'm still above half. So I think the right move here is to give a revive to Conehead. You can see I'm slowly building up the team. As long as it didn't get a super effective hit there, we were going to be fine. So now let's give a max potion to Dino God. And I think the only reason I really snap out of this with Dino God is I accidentally double click A and go for an attack. Otherwise, I would just continuously do this and heal up with Dino God, but sometimes it don't work like that, folks. Sorry, my throat is like really itchy. We need to go for a max potion. I think I got a critical hit there, which is why it took me below half. But I really want to heal up Conehead. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know. The stats are not working out in my favor. So, yeah, like I said right there, I accidentally go for Earthquake. Which is honestly nice. It snaps us out of that whole cycle of doing that. I know that's boring for you guys to watch. But then I think I send out... Oh, I thought I sent out Free Willy. Whoever I send out can't... There's not really much it can do against me. Zen Headbutt. That's probably going to do a good chunk of damage. No, maybe not. I go for Shadow Ball, which is going to do a good chunk. I think eventually it does a good chunk of damage against me. And I decide to move into healing up my team. I can't remember if it's against this guy, though. Let's go for Shadow Ball again. So it's not against this guy, apparently. Oh, shit, what was that? I missed it. Okay, there's Shadow Ball. Super effective. We wipe out this guy. That would have been a good guy to, like, rank up against. Like, to set up my team like I was doing there. But I end up switching Pokemon and going into Free Willy. I think. No, apparently not. This is the Pokemon I set up against this guy right here. Because he's got, like, nothing that can touch Free Willy. Overheat is the right move, Average Joe. But it goes for a Sucker Punch, which is super effective and kills Kong. And this is where I realize I'm in deep trouble. I'm going to lose this fight. But I do have a lot of super effective moves with Free Willy. So the right move here, in my belief, is to heal up everybody and get them all in good shape. Which you can see, I just did a hard cut there. It uses Payback. I decided to go for Fire Blast. Uses Payback again and knocks out Free Willy, but like I said, there was a hard cut there because I was healing up the entirety of my team. So now we're in pretty good shape to take him down. Like, I think this is going to be no problem whatsoever. I healed up the vast majority of my team, and I think even then I was planning on healing everybody else up, but I accidentally hit it a stage too early. But, I mean, that's kind of fair. If I double-click A and rush into an attack, that's fine. Is that Raging Moon or Racing Moon? I don't know. This sounds really bad, though. Whatever Pokemon this is going to be. Roaring Moon. Okay. Oh, shit. It's Salamence. Like, one of the best dragon types now in this form, which I'm sure makes it even stronger. Luckily, Conehead, with its fairy typing, is probably the only typing that could legitimately one-hit this if there ever was a chance. Nightshade takes me down to 37. Moonblast, can you do it? It does. Oh my god. I was actually not expecting that. Holy crap. That's a big deal. Like, otherwise, that battle would have been lost, because it would have outsped pretty much everything else on the team. We would have stood no chance if we didn't make it right there. That's incredible. But there we go. Now the time machine should be closed down indefinitely. So take that, AI robot lady. And then Arven comes in. And everybody else, Penny and Numora. Yeah, I beat the baddies without you. I could have really used you there. Numora, thanks. She's like, thank you for everything. It's finally been stopped. You're not really my mom, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry, you were alone so long, Arven. He's like, Mom! He's... Existential crisis moment, and then there's a severity warning. Burr, 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 burr. I'm not sure if that's a noise it's making, but that's the noise I'm thinking. And of course, there is another big thing, because she set it up so that way it couldn't be defeated. That way we couldn't come through and just turn this off peacefully. There must be another big ruckus that occurs. Which, like I said, they don't go out of their way to make, like, a location like this without having it be a big deal. Like, there's no way they spent this much time creating this area for it not to be huge. But she's like, you must run. You can't handle this power. And there's one more battle, folks. One more. Who could it be against? I mean, of course it's her. It's the Paradise Protocol mechanism, but who's the Pokemon? It's that guy. And I send out Conehead. But Conehead can't do anything here. So we're stuck in this battle. I can't battle because there's no Pokemon on the field. How are we supposed to battle without our Pokemon? Of course, I get the brilliant idea to go to Pokemon and summon out this guy. Never tried this before. Hoping it works. Of course it's going to. That's the way it's been plotting thus far. So we'll send him out there. There he is. The team is rooting for me, and he's excited by the team rooting for me, and I'm like, you could do it, man. You've been eating all those turkey clubs and Italian sandwiches, my friend. You can do it. How many Italian sandwiches did we give you? You like that hot pepper relish, my boy? You better fight. He's like, okay, I'm ready to fight now. And thank God we can use items throughout this fight, because otherwise I'd be completely and entirely screwed, my friends. Because you will see, they don't know the same moves here, and the moves that he knows are ungodly unfair. Here we go. It's the showdown of the two bros. Let's try... Let's try Terror Blast. I don't know. Let's try one of them. It taunts me. That's fine. I'm hoping that one of these moves is super effective against it. That one really isn't. It did a little bit. Let's try Terror Blast. I'm not really sure if you could lose this fight, but I actually think you can. Because it uses Flamethrower and does a good, well, not a good chunk of damage. It uses, I think maybe the next move, it uses a move that does a good chunk of damage, but that really didn't do much. So now I guess I'm going to try Flamethrower. I mean, the right move is, like, really obvious what to use, but I just don't understand what typing it is. So, like, it uses Bulk Up, so it's going to boost its stats. I'm going to use Flamethrower, which doesn't do very much. Honestly, the fighting type moves seem to have, like, the most use, so I think I'm going to roll with that on the next one. Like, it at least did the most damage, and I'm thinking maybe it wants it to drag out this battle a little bit. It's gonna use Giga Impact. Oh, shit. Okay, that's not good. And it just hung out so I wouldn't feel sad. It just didn't want me to die. It was supposed to die, but it didn't want to die. So this could be really bad. Let's give it a max potion. Like I said, I don't know if you could lose this fight, but I really didn't want to risk it. We'll see if I made the right move there. I gave it a max potion. It needs to recharge. This doesn't look good. My Terror Orb's glowing. So I think this, it was gonna play anyways because it needed to recharge, like it was gonna put me in this position. And all of my stats rise for whatever reason. But yeah, I think the best move is to traumatize it and then use Terror Blast. I don't even use Terror Blast that time. That's stupid. Because that's the better move to use. Because obviously it's a dragon typing. I mean, come on. And dragon is weak against dragon. I just wasn't using my noodle here for a second. But I use this. Let's see how much damage this does. Okay, actually a pretty good chunk. It uses Flamethrower. But yeah, what it wants us to do is use Terror Blast because it wants to bring out the traumatization stuff and make that like a good whatever. But Terror Blast is definitely going to kill here. Like, there's no question. If it's a dragon type, it's weak to this. Yeah, it completely annihilates it. So that's what it wanted us to do. Like I said, I don't know if you could actually lose this battle. Probably not, is my guess. But yeah, that's just my guess here. And instead of a black screen, we have a white screen today, folks. Take a look at that. And they're like, you did it. Yeah, I saved the universe. Pretty much. What more do you guys want from me? Like, come on, I just saved the world. What more could I give you, folks? What more? What more can I do? Not much. Outside of saving the universe, I'm not good for much more. There we go. I don't know. It's talking. It has a heart-to-heart with us, and with Arvin, of course. I still like my plot premise a little bit better, where, like, it uses the time machine to go back and stop the death, and he gets to live a normal life, and none of this happened, and that's the end of the game. That would be pretty sweet. Then you have to start from scratch each time you play through. Pokemon, take notes. Take notes, Pokemon. That would be a pretty cool outro, but that's not how it goes. It's just whatever. Now, yeah, she's going to destroy herself, I'm pretty sure, here. To go back to the past and live in that world. Which would be cool to see another Pokemon game like Arceus take place in the past world, and we actually run into the professor, the AI professor, as like a boss throughout the way. Maybe even the final boss. Once again, Pokemon, take notes. Take notes. I got lots of ideas here. I'm a original thinker, if you will. I think all those premises would be really cool, but who knows what they'll run with. They tend not to follow up on plot points like these. They just let them fall off to the wayside, so that's probably the way it'll go. There we go. She's heading off into the distance, making her way downtown, as I always say, floating into this machine. But at least that's the end of the time travel stuff. It appears it's been defeated. It can never be reopened, as it all turns to pitch black darkness in the abyss. Look at this guy. This guy's strong now. And Arvin, he knows it's not his mom, but this was a heartbreaking moment for him, you know? He's really going through it right now. Which happens, you know? Sometimes you just go through it. And he's living with it, which is good news. It's like, look at that. So strong. This guy right here. My turkey friend. Yeah, we just saved the world, bro. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? What do you think about that, dog? Hey, buddy. What do you think about that? She's not interested tonight. She doesn't care that we saved the world. No care. What should we do now? Let's go home. Let's just go home. Act like I didn't just save the world. That'd be great. There's too much going on right now. Just want to get back to, like, normal human behavior. Can we do that? And a black screen. Oh, you know me. I love black screens of death. Man, how fucking long does this black screen go on? Hopefully not as long as it looks like in the capture. Jesus Christ. This has already been long enough. Oh my God. Becky, look at that butt. No, but for real, like, what the fuck is this? Why is this so long? Game. Why is it so long? Okay, there we go. We are back. Jesus, I had to cut a little bit of that. It was actually unbearably long. But here we go. We're all walking away from what was almost the destruction of planet Earth. And we're just sort of like, yeah, that was fun. We had a really great journey. Now, I leave this in here because it is like a nice little character building moment. And I think I'll leave this as like a photo in here somewhere as like part of the whole thing. But we're all like, we want to take the long way. And Arvin's a little down about himself because he just learned that his mom died. And an AI robot has been talking to him over the years, pretending to be his mom. But he finally decides to join us in our little gathering. Which, yeah. I mean, if you could really boil that down, that whole statement is about as fucked up as it sounds. And then, thank you, treasured friend, is the end of the credits. I cut out the whole credit sequence. Normally I leave it in there, but this video is already almost approaching 45 minutes, which is pretty long for me. So here we go. We saved, and then there's a call over the intercom that says we need to report to the director's office, along with everybody else that was involved in everything going on. So let's go to the director's office. Let's see what's up. I'm sure he's going to commend us on doing a good job on saving the fucking planet. Because that's pretty important. But no, like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. This whole Let's Play series was a ton of work, as I'm sure you could imagine. If you want to see any post-game stuff, please let me know in the comments of this video below. I'll leave it open. Let's see, it starts... This is coming out on Thursday. Maybe I'll wait until about Saturday. And if I see anything, maybe we'll do some post-game stuff. If not, we'll be moving straight into Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I believe that's the way we're going to go for that Let's Play. As much as I want to do Pikachu, I already have Eevee. And, yeah, it's going to be like another $60 to buy Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. So, unless I have like a spur-of-the-moment decision where I go out to the store and buy it, which I highly doubt, we'll probably be playing Let's Go Eevee on the next Let's Play, starting Tuesdays and Thursdays of the following week. We'll also be wrapping up Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island here very shortly. I think next week there'll be an episode, and then the week after will be the finale to finish up the month of February. And then we'll be moving into Mario 64 on Mondays and Fridays. So, like I said, if you like this video or you like this series or like the channel or whatever, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I always do go down into the comments and read them and try to reply to everybody that leaves a comment. I don't know if they care or not, but I try my best to do that at this point because I have the time to manage that. But yeah, I guess I'll leave you with that. And we will see you all here on the next Let's Play. It does look like there is a ton to do in the post game here. They open up all the gyms again, so you can go and rebattle everybody that you rebattled with highly advanced teams, and we could actually use our legendary Pokemon throughout the battles. At least it appears that way. So I think that would be cool to do. I'm probably going to do it in my free time, but if you guys want to see it, like I said, please feel free to let me know. Maybe we'll do something, because like I said, there's still a whole nother week for, yeah, like a week and change here in February, which is the timeline that I had originally laid out. So if you'd like to see that, you know, maybe we could do 4 gym battles next Tuesday, and then 4 gym battles next Thursday, and then if there's any other plot elements it brings up, maybe we could do that on Tuesday, and then transition into Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu the week after or something like that. You know, like, yeah, it's just, if you're interested in seeing that, hey, let me know. If not, we'll let it die here. But honestly, I'm gonna leave these last 3 minutes or so in here, but it's just them telling you pretty much what I just told you. There's a lot of post-game stuff going on. If you want to participate in it, you can. I personally am not a big post-game guy, but that's what they're going to cover here in the next 3 minutes. But take it easy, everybody. I really enjoyed this Let's Play. Really looking forward to the next one, and I hope you're looking forward to the next one as well, because like I said, these videos are truly made for you guys to watch. You know, I'm just playing through the games and giving some commentary here. There's really Nothing more to it than that, but I hope you're all enjoying it, and we look forward to seeing you on the next Let's Play, or potentially the next episode, depending on your reception to the video. But take it easy, guys. Hope you all had a snazzy week and have a terrific weekend, and we'll see you all in the next one.